The principal highlight of this evening, the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Rajendra Viswanath Arlekar. It is my profound honor to invite the Honorable Governor to address this august gathering.
Namaskaram. I am standing before you to commemorate the Constitution Day of our country, which is being celebrated for last few years. It is also called as National Law Day. The person who is standing before you, that is myself, has got nothing to do with law. Many a times don't understand many legal terminology, what it is, what it stands for. But still you have done some daring to call me here to deliver a lecture. On this very occasion of National Law Day and the Constitution Day, I am sharing the honorable dais with Advocate B.J. Harindranath, who is Senior Advocate, Advocate Anil Kumar, President Bharatheeya Abhibhashaka Parishad, Advocate K.S. Bharathan, Vice President, Advocate Rahul Venugopal, who is Secretary, Advocate Yashwant Shenoy, President of Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Advocate O.M. Shalina, Deputy Solicitor General, Kerala High Court. In the audience we have Honorable Justices, Justice Muhammad Mushtaq, Justice Nagaresh, Justice D. Ramachandran, Justice Manoj, Registrar Gopakumar, all other dignitaries, all the advocates here, dear friends, Sahodari, Sahodaran Mare, Namaskaram. Today we are here, as I said, to celebrate or commemorate the day for which we have been longing for years together. After the independence, as was mentioned here, we could have thought of some better system of democracy in our country, and all our stalwarts, all our people, right-thinking people, they sat together, decided what is to be done, and they gave us one smriti. I call the Constitution of India as a smriti. In our ancient scriptures, ancient ages, there were different smritis written according to that time, relevant to that times. It is not necessary to criticize any smriti today which was written thousands of years back. No point in criticizing. And so the reason is that all our people sat together, decided, discussed what we call today as constituent debates. So all those debates are in fact a churning for having a good smriti that is called Constitution of India. And today we are working according to that smriti. We did not every time refer to Manusmriti. Not necessary at all. We have a big smriti with us today. And according to that smriti, that is Constitution of India, we are running the whole country, the system, the democracy, the executive, the parliament, the judiciary. Everything is being worked out over that. And that is the reason why we need to again and again look at, not at the Constitution, look at our behavior, whether we are following all those principles which are mentioned in the book, in the constitution. That is the reason why we have to sit together, have such commemorations, have such programs, discuss, while going just have some chintan, manthan, whether we are on the right path or not. That is the reason why we are here. Just I was there before coming to this particular hall. I went to the exhibition there. And when the exhibition was so nicely placed, about 22 or 25 slides are there, pictures are there. And if you go through them, I was just telling my friends, if you have just exhibited all those pictures and some writings below that, how it is, what it is, and which are included in the original copy of our constitution, you need not have any lecture for this, on this particular cultural nationalism or culture or nationalism, anything. If you just read that and try to understand, or even if you try to understand the pictures, that is enough for us to follow the constitution, to understand the constitution. It is enough for us to understand what is nationalism and culture. That is cultural nationalism. For me, culture and nationalism are not different things. One who understands the culture of this country need not be taught that this is nationalism. And one who knows what is nation and nationalism need not be told that this is culture. These are both things are synonymous. We can understand anything if you understand one thing. Our culture, in fact, has given us the nationhood. Our culture has taught us the nationalism. And because we are a nationalist, because we believe in nationalism, because we believe in nationhood, we are a cultured person. We are following the culture. And our culture is not just a book which has been written and to be followed by all others. We don't have that book. We have many books which are to be understood, which are to be learned, which are to be propagated. Not just one book. And all those things are not written in any book. Whatever we have been following today is the culture which has been propagated to us, the norms which have been told to us, not by the books, but by that time the very practice of Shruti was in existence. Shruti. Shruti means just listening. Shrunuyam. Shrudu means kan, this ear. That Shruti was present, and by that propagating, chanting of all those things, hymns and all the shloks, we could understand this. The books, written books, have come very lately. We don't have any one book. We have many books to be understood, to be followed. Through that, we came to know that this nation belongs to me. Through that, I came to know that all the people in this country are my brothers and sisters. Through that, I came to know that from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, we are one. Through our culture, through our all those scriptures. And that culture has made us to believe that you are a nationalist. Nationalist is nothing wrong, nothing a different term. National is believing in your nation. That's all for a simple person like me. I don't understand other words or terminology. But for me, it is this only this much. And this is exactly what the invaders thought, that this is the place where we have to strike. This is the place we have to hit now. Because we have seen earlier also some invasions were there, aggressions were there. I come from Goa, so Portuguese were there. Here also they were Portuguese. And all those people then, prior to them, Mughals had come. They had not come here for picnic or tourism. They had come here just to loot. Mughals tried to destroy our temples. They did everything that they wanted to. Then came of late Britishers, little bit shrewd. Just there was a mention of Macaulay. But then the damage which was done by the Britishers was deep rooted. And that they understood, not only Macaulay, there are other names also, who worked over this day and night, how to destroy the culture, even if after destroying their mutt, mandir, their culture, sadhu, sannyasi, these people are not getting away. This culture cannot be destroyed. So they were cleverer people, shrewd people. So they engaged some different system. And that was their education system. And ultimately they succeeded to a large extent. That is the biggest setback that we have. And then we try to understand what it was. They came to us, they taught us, they just reformed according to them, reformed the educational system of this country. Everything, in fact, they robbed from us, they took from here, and they went to Manchester there. The monitor system which is being followed there, and now we are also following in our schools and classes. In fact, that was borrowed from Madras. They saw that this particular monitor system, they took it there. And from there it came here again. I will not go deep into it. But what they wanted, the result was coming to them. And they found that, yes, this is the result which we wanted. Let us corrupt the minds of the Indians. Corrupt them. Even if we go ahead, we succeeded in forgetting that they are Indians. They will forget their every identity. They are sons of this country, of this soil. And that was a big attempt by them. And then we came to this stage now. Then we have to now, in fact, there is no need here to celebrate Constitution Day. Had we been something else earlier, there was no need. But today, we are not thinking in the right way, right path. That is the reason why we have to get remembered ourselves. This is your constitution. This is what has been said in the constitution. Follow it. Try to follow it. Obey it. We need to rededicate ourselves, reaffirm ourselves again and again. That is the reason why we celebrate this. Had we been culturally fit in our minds, in our behavior, there would have been no need for celebrating such days. And that is the reason why these people who had been here, these colonial people, they were little bit higher than us. They tried to destroy everything, Very first they started was destroying the culture of these people, means destroying the education system here. So they touched the education system, tried to destroy, almost destroyed, not tried. They did that. We don't understand what is the impact of that particular destroying the education system. We don't understand. We lost everything that we had because of that education system. What Macaulay wanted, what he wrote to his mother, everything, it's okay, it has been true now. And now we are here looking everywhere. Where is our culture? Where is our nation? Where are our people? Where are our traditions? What is the direct impact of destroying the educational system? We could not understand what is mine. In Sanskrit or Hindi or in our even Malayalam, we call it swa, self. We forgot what we are. We forgot our traditions, our culture, our education, our relationship, our family, everything. Swa bhasha, swa itihas, swa desh, swa parampara. We forgot everything. Swa education, swa shiksha, vidyabhyas. Where is that now? I will just, you will forgive me if I say this, I'll give you an example. Many of you will be forgiving me. I hope so. Just we are sitting here. Let us look at our families now. Let us look, just peep in our families, in our houses. What is there now? Many houses are there where we don't have amma, we don't have acha, we don't have our I don't know what we call. But all these things, our relations are replaced by mummy, by papa, by daddy, grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie. From where this has come? Was this my culture? Was this my culture in my house? Just one generation behind. Just let us try to go back and try to see, is it so? This is the direct impact of our destroyance of our educational system. Direct impact. We don't understand even how it has encroached our families, how it has encroached here. Then our things are changing. Then our thoughts are changing. We don't believe what is our swa. We don't want that. And we believe in all the notions which have been imported. One of the what we consider here, that secularism. What was that secularism? We misconstrued secularism as dharma nirapekshata. What is that dharma nirapekshata? Our culture taught us that everything has to be according to the dharma. And dharma it was never for us as a religion. It was never religion. And even not today. It is not religion. Dharma is what we do and what we don't. Do's and don'ts is dharma. In our language we call vidhi nishedha. Vidhi means to do and nishedha means not to do. That is dharma. That is why Supreme Court writes there in the logo, yato dharmas tato jayaha. It is not a religious entity there. So that dharma, we forgot that. What was our dharma? Secularism is dharma nirapekshata. No. There cannot be dharma nirapekshata. Because we are losing dharma in our activities, in our profession, in our behavior, we are destroying ourselves. Dharma has to be there. Dharma has to be there. That is the reason why dharma is to be instilled again and again. And mind you, I am again and again telling you, dharma is not religion. It is not puja and path and what I do at my home. Dharma is my relation with you, your relation with your neighbor, to other countrymen, to other people. That is the relation. How you behave. All these things are there. Again, there was no untouchability. There is called untouchability. Where is that untouchability? till the 12th century, there was no untouchability called something. I don't know from where it has come. Now it has been established in our minds. Jati is what I think of. It is not what is written there. You are of a certain jati, caste. Caste is also not our word. It has come from Portuguese or probably from Spain, a Spanish word. So that untouchability was there. Even we practice today untouchability. What is that untouchability in our today's form? There are many people have different ideologies, different political parties, different thinking, this and that. We have reached to such an extent now, even Bharat Mata is considered as untouchable. Many of them, they don't want to attend this program because of Bharat Mata. That is how we practice. I don't know from where we got these ideas. Bharat Mata can be aligned to us. Because there was some destruction in our education system, we thought that Bharat Mata is not ours. And then the things come here. Bharat Mata, why there should not be Bharat Mata's picture. Many people object to it. I don't know why. When I was a child, I was going to school. We used to always take a pledge. What is that? India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I don't know even if it is today being taken pledge or not. I don't remember. I don't know. But that was what we were told. भारत मेरा देश है, सभी भारतीय मेरे भाई बहन है. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I could not understand because I was small child there. How everybody is my brother and sister. When I grew, then I asked my teacher. Teacher also could not tell me. But afterwards I came to know why all Indians are my brothers and sisters. Because we have one mother, that is Bharat Mata. And if we do not celebrate Bharat Mata, what are we going to celebrate then? What is our thinking? I had to face this in Raj Bhavan. When Bharat Mata's portrait was kept there, somebody comes there and asks, who is this lady? Is this the thinking? This is the downgradation of our people. This is how we think. We call this Bharat Mata as, who is this lady? I don't know. What sort of thinking we have? This is the degradation of our cultural ethos. We have come down to such a low level. That is what we have to create again and again now. All that is needed in this country was a cultural ethos, cultural establishment. We all belong to one culture. There is always talk and debate and all discussions about multiculturalism. I don't understand what is multiculturalism. This is a Western idea. They tell us you are of different cultures. Who says? Did we any time test our DNA? Okay, by religion I may be Muslim, he may be Christian, he may be Hindu. We just have a DNA and tell us we all belong to same race, we all belong to same culture. That will be the result of DNA. But somehow we are forgetting that. There cannot be multiculturalism. There is no such thing as multiculturalism. There is no. It is a Western idea. In India, there is no multicultural. We all are belonging to one culture. And that is one culture. Indian culture, Bharatheeya culture. Right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we are one. Okay, I understand. There may be different shades of the culture. Shades are different. As in rainbow, we have different shades. But still the rainbow is one. So also, our culture is one. There may be different colors, there may be different shades, there may be different clothing, food habits, languages. Our diversity is not the cause of our differences. In fact, it is the cause of our being united. Let us come together. That is the culture. And that is exactly what has been put by the pictures in the Constitution. If you go through all those pictures, you will come to know this is my culture. How come it has come in the Constitution? And everybody speaks against the Constitution that we are different, we are of this, and that. They just concentrate on religion and not dharma. We must highlight always dharma. We always believe in sarva dharma samabhava and not dharma nirapekshata. Sarva dharma samabhava. That sarva dharma, we consider all religions, for dharma here is used as a for religion. We believe in all religion, all religion. We don't have any obstruction about anybody. No. I can go in a masjid, then I can go to church, I can go to mandir, may it be Shiva, Vaishnava, anything. Nothing wrong in it. We are brought up in a pluralistic way. Everything is mine. That has to be done. That is my culture. And that culture has to be repropagated, re-established. There are little bit setbacks in our whole behavior, whole thinking, whole thought process. And we have to come with this out of the colonial thought. The colonial thought has brought us this downgradation. We are put to earth now, put to so much low level because of colonial thought process. Now that things are changing, we have to do that. That is what we have to. Democracy is not a concept new to us. Democracy, it has been here in Tamil Nadu, it has been in Bihar. Prime Minister, when there was G20 summit in New Delhi, the leaders of whole world had come there, G20 people, they had come there. And Prime Minister presented them one book. The book was India, the mother of democracy. What is that? It is not so. How the things were happening that time, how the elections were happening, all those are mentioned in our scriptures, thousands and thousands of years back. I was governor in Bihar and I happened to go there. There is a place called Vaishali. And Vaishali is called as the mother of democracy, that place. There is still one Pushkarani. And that Pushkarani means tank. And that in tank, water is there, still water is there. And it is written there in the scriptures that in this Pushkarani, those people who got elected have to come there, take an oath as we take in our assembly or in our other houses to become a particular person, to get that authority. All those people used to stand in that Pushkarani and take oath. By all of them were about 7,770. This was the number. All those were elected representative, and they used to run that whole state, the empire of Vaishali. I know this because I had visited this 2-3 times when I was governor there. All these things are still there, and still we feel that we are importing democracy from these people. We must understand Swabhasha. Anybody can, how you are talking in English then? Swabhasha means you must talk in either Hindi or Malayalam. I would have loved to speak in Malayalam, but I don't know, I don't understand so far. But my problem is not English language, not a studying English. Problem is not studying English. Problem comes when you study in English. When you are studying in English, then the problem comes. Studying English is not a problem at all. We can learn, we can study, we can speak. But when we start learning about our scriptures, our itihasa, our history, our bhugol, everything, our tradition in English, then it becomes a problem. Then it becomes a problem. See, you must have read, I am the chancellor of that university, Kerala University. One student presented his thesis he wanted for a PhD. He was making a research in Sanskrit. He wanted to do a Sanskrit, PhD in Sanskrit. He presented his thesis in English. I said, what is this? I called the Vice Chancellor and asked him, what is happening? I read about it in newspapers. What is this? The Vice Chancellor told me, sir, this has happened. How can we accept the Sanskrit PhD in English? It has to be written in Sanskrit. Absolutely right. This is happening because we lost everything about us. The Swa Jagaran, Swa Bhasha, Swa Itihas. We have to re-inculcate that again within our families. Otherwise, there will be a dark future for our children. We have now saved ourselves and we are sailing through. What about our next generation? Are they not going to blame us if we did not show them proper direction? We did not give them proper education? They will certainly blame us. And that blame should not come to us. In future, we have to do this. All our families, all our kutumba, family, parivar, that has to be maintained at any cost. And then only we will be growing. Nationalism is nothing but our cultural ethos. And that culture has to be maintained at any cost. Has to be maintained. Every country has its own culture and they are proud of it. Why should we be ashamed of it? I think we have to think in this manner. The cultural nationalism is nothing but saving our culture, preserving our culture, propagating our culture. That itself will tell us what is nationalism and why we are here. I wish all of you will think over this, rethink over this, and take a pledge to go in this particular path and see that our next generation gets something from us, something different from us, and they will be propagating our cultural nationalism. That's all. Nanni, namaskaram.